In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use DeepSeek plus Synthflow to create and publish voice assistant templates into our marketplace and start earning money. So without further ado, you're going to need a DeepSeek account and you're going to need a Synthflow account. And first of all, we're going to log in and we're going to get to the Assistants tab and we're going to go to Create Assistant. The first thing we're going to do is actually find a niche of where we're going to create this assistant. So what type of assistant are we going to create? So let's go into our templates section and we're going to look through some of the industries to see what templates currently exist and what's missing, and then what we can create. So let's start with real estate. We have some outbound callers and we have none on the inbound actually, so that's probably a good one. Healthcare, we have 1 inbound and 0 outbound. Okay, that could be another one. Solar, we have none on the inbound and we have 1 on the outbound. So why don't we actually do an inbound solar one? So before I do that, I'm going to make it really easy for you, and I'm just going to grab a prompt from another assistant that you can use for inspiration to feed it into DeepSeek. So let's cross out of that and we'll open up the policy renewal one. Let's grab this prompt. This is quite a comprehensive prompt, so we can use this. Let's go back into our assistants tab and let's press create assistant, browse our templates, and we're going to use an inbound solar. So create assistant, start from scratch. We're going to do an inbound assistant. Here we go. We're into this blank screen here. So we want to go solar inbound seller. So this is going to inform customers about some solar products that our fictitious company has got and see if we can sell something to them. Maybe they're asking for information actually, so we can provide that info. Now we're going to go to, let me do the voice first. Let's go ahead and do the prompt. So we've got a default prompt in here. First thing we're going to want to do is go to edit this prompt. And we're just going to delete that. Edit this prompt, delete that. Maybe we do a space. So that prompt is gone. Now let's go over to DeepSeek and let's actually create a prompt for this use case. Here we go. If you're not familiar with DeepSeek, if it's the first time you're seeing it, this is one of the new models / platform coming out of China, which is on par with O1, but 100x cheaper. And it's actually really good. It gives really nice human-like output. So what we're going to ask DeepSeek here is, using this template as an example, here's what we've wrote. Using this template as an example, please give me another detailed prompt for a voice AI assistant whose job it is to receive inbound calls and help customers understand what products and services our solar panel company offer or can provide. Please make up a name for the company and follow the structure of the sample prompt below. And then we go down and we're going to paste in this prompt. Okay, so we've got who you are, your goal, etc. I'm going to give that to DeepSeek. With this thing toggled on, I'm going to see what it's going to come up with. The good thing about this model, you can actually see how it thinks through the solution about what we've asked. So I'm not going to read this out, but you can read it if you'd like. We're getting an answer. Now it's going through to the knowledge base at the bottom. It's listing some products and services, got some fictitious information about the company, and now it's writing some guardrails and objection handling. Nice. So that was a pretty good output from DeepSeek. It followed exactly what we wanted. So we're just going to go and copy this and paste it into our prompt in Synthflow. Go ahead and remove these. But one thing I notice is this is actually a prompt for an outbound assistant. So it's saying, hi, is this customer name? So this is an outbound assistant. Let's see if DeepSeek can change it and amend it to be an inbound assistant. We tweaked it. We asked it, this looks like a prompt for an outbound assistant, i.e. one that makes calls to customers. Can you tweak it so we don't include custom variables? And so it's an assistant that receives inbound calls. Okay, so it's going through, thinking how to do this, and we'll see what it comes up with. There you go, pretty good. Your goal for the call, your primary objective is to educate customers. A greeting, thanks for calling Somewhere Solar. Nice. Do not assume the caller's intent. Very good. Assess the needs to point you in the right direction. average monthly bill. Very good. Explain the products and services. Now we're down to the guardrails and objection handling. Let's copy this into Synthflow, and we might just clean this up for a sec. Now we can save this prompt. Actually, we need to change this greeting. Hi Ray, you're friendly and knowledgeable. Here we go. Friendly and knowledgeable voice AI assistant for Sunwave Solar. Here we go. Let's put this in the top. It's a good name, by the way. You've called through to Sunwave Solar. How may I assist you today? Save this. And now we have a pretty comprehensive prompt. We're going to have to clean up this formatting, as in the hashes and the stars, but you can do that afterwards. Let's go through it together. We've got the call actions with the greeting, which is good. Assessing the needs of the customer to put you in the right direction. You're looking to reduce your electricity bill. Okay, very good. Do not proceed without understanding the primary goal. Nice. Explain products and services. For cost questions, a typical Sunwave system cuts energy bills by this percent. We offer 0% down financing. So from day one, would you like a rough estimate based on your bill? Okay, very good. So we can skip through this, but this is actually a very good prompt based off of the template we gave it. Now, there is some stuff in here that you might want to tweak when you dive into it. So we say, perfect. What's the best email to send the details? After they respond, say, got it. Our expert will call you on date and time. Now, one thing that we might want to do here is actually add an action. So if you go into Actions tab, you might want to go during the call, we might want to do a real-time booking, and we need to go and create an action. And then you want to grab a Cal event ID from cal.com or Go High Level, and then bring that real-time booking inside of your assistant. So if you haven't followed that, if you go to academy.synthflow.ai, we've got a full course on how to set it up and individual lessons on real-time booking. I'll make sure to link it in the comment or reply below or in the description. So back to the prompt, you're going to want to do this. In here, add in that real-time booking, and then that'll make the booking inside of your cal.com calendar. Then we get the ending. Thanks for calling Sunwave Solar, one step closer to clean energy and bigger savings. Very good. And then we get down to this knowledge base here about Sunwave Solar with the address, some key offerings. We've got some products, we've got some common incentives, and then we've finally got some guardrails down the bottom. Nice. So just in a few minutes, we've actually got a pretty good assistant, which we can use and actually publish into the marketplace. So let's do a couple of final tweaks before we test this one. Let's go to our configure tab. And let's go to this voice, and we're going to choose a voice. It's going to be in English, but we do have other languages available, of course. And let's listen to this voice first.
Hey, you've called to Sunwave Solar. How may I assist you today?
It's pretty good. Let's press edit and see what else we've got.
Hey, you've called to Sunwave Solar. How may I assist you today?
And one more.
Hey, you've called to Sunwave Solar. How may I assist you today?
I like Aria. Let's go with this one. We've got a new voice. We can leave these settings. These are just like fine-tuned settings that you can tweak after you listen to a few conversations. See how it goes, and then you can tweak them. You can tweak the patience level. There's some more general settings here too. You can upload an avatar if you'd like. If you want, you can also add some more knowledge about Sunwave Solar. If there's a real company, had a website, you can add more knowledge in here. But we're going to actually just go down to our deployment options, and we're going to select a phone number. So here, we've already got two phone numbers. We're going to click this one, which means we now have a phone number assigned that people can actually call into. So why don't we go ahead and test this assistant, and then after we test it, we're going to go through and see if we can turn this into a template. I'm getting a call.
Hey, you've called to Sunwave Solar. How may I assist you today?
I'm just looking for some information really on your products and what you offer.
Sure thing. Sunwave Solar offers custom solar systems for both homes and businesses. We provide residential systems ranging from 5 to 20 kilowatts with zero down financing and a 25-year warranty. For backup power during outages, we have Power Vault trademark batteries. On the commercial side, we design custom solar arrays tailored to business needs. Is there anything specific you'd like to know more about?
I was just looking for my home if possible. We're just looking to be more carbon neutral.
That's awesome. Going solar is a great step toward reducing your carbon footprint. Our residential systems can help you achieve that while also saving on energy bills. Do you have any questions about the installation process or how much you could save?
Yeah, tell me about how much I could save actually.
Absolutely. With a typical SunWave solar system, you can cut your energy bills by 30 to 70%. Plus, with our zero down financing option, you start saving from day one. Do you know your average monthly electricity bill? That'll help me give you a more precise estimate.
About $400 a month.
Wow. With a $400 monthly bill, you could potentially save quite a bit. Depending on your system size and energy usage, you might see savings of up to $280 each month. Would you like to explore getting a custom estimate or learn about any incentives available?
Can you tell me about the incentives?
Sure thing. You could qualify for a 30% federal tax credit, which reduces your system cost up front. For example, a $20,000 system would only cost $14,000 after the credit. Plus, there might be local rebates available depending on where you live. Would you like me to send more detailed information via email?
Do you know what? I've got to go, but thanks for the information. I'll give you a call back.
No problem at all. Thanks for reaching out to SunWave Solar. Whenever you're ready, just give us a call back. Have a great day.
See ya, bye. That was a remarkably good call for an untweaked and untested prompt that just came out of DeepSeek. So pretty happy with that, actually. Now, what we can do, you can enhance this whole assistant further, but we did that live. I've never tested on before. So that was a really good first call, actually. We can add a few more things in if you want to. After the call, you might want to bring in some information extractors to basically capture key pieces of info that were spoken about in that conversation if you want. And the best way to identify what you need to capture is go through these questions. So we might want to pull out how much they spend monthly on their bill. We might want to have an information extractor for that, or exactly where they live, or some contact details, etc. But Basics course inside the Academy, if you want to learn how to do that. We've also done it on various videos before too. But in this one, let's go ahead and move down to one of our new features, which is if you want to create this template for somebody else and put it into the marketplace to potentially sell and earn from. So let's go and click into template, and we're going to go on get started. Here we're brought through to a dashboard. You can see the publishing date, the total number of installs, and the reviews left by users will be displayed here. If you go to general, we're going to say solar inbound seller, and the description is going to be refer back to DeepSeek for this one. Now write a description for this voice assistant that will go into the template marketplace. Don't think we need deep thinking about this one. Let's just send this. Nice. Here we go. Sunwave Solar Voice AI Assistant, your 24/7 solar energy advisor. Meet Ray, the Voice AI Assistant, designed to help customers harness the power of solar energy. Then it goes through the key features, what Ray can do, why choose Ray, perfect for. Absolutely nailed that first time. Yeah, let's go back. It looks like that is okay. Maybe we'll use this as a title. That seems better. And let's go that. Meet Ray, the voice AI assistant. Now we want to pick this industry. The industry is going to be solar, and the use cases are going to be a receptionist and lead qualification. So it's going to be taking inbound calls, and it's kind of going to be qualifying that call on the thing, on the actual call too. So we're going to check both these boxes. Now let's go to licensing and pricing. I've already connected a Stripe account here, and I'm going to set this template. Let's say this one's going to cost $49. So if you're a template builder, or you have an agency who's got some great templates, you can set your price. And we're going to click one time. There will be, depending on when you're watching this video, a recurring button in here. So this is fairly early, so it's a one-time payment. Distribution license is going to be individual. I'm going to leave it as that. And the publishing details, we haven't actually got a documentation guide. Let's see if we can make one. Let's do DeepSeek R1 for this one again. Let's make it think a bit about this prompt and let's send it. If you haven't used this before, you'll be blown away. It's remarkable. And if you log on here, it's actually free. So you're not actually paying for any of this. Okay, it's thinking. The user wants a documentation guide for the new voice AI. Here we go. Implementation and customization guide. Getting started. Okay, modify the saving, adjust the saving, edit the key offerings. That's good. The greetings. I'm not sure if I can be able to paste this into this box, but you can see where it's going. Testing. Simulate the caller types, best practices, troubleshooting, support. Wow, that was incredible. Let's see what it does if I just paste all this in. Documentation. Back to Synthflow. Okay. Let me just ask one more time. Let's see if we can get it into plain text. Delete that. Turn that off. Can you give it to me in plain text? I don't think it's going to do any of these boxes, hopefully. It's using like another name, Bright Sky Energy, but that's okay. I think everyone will get the idea of what it's on about. Needs assessment, adjust questions based on your priorities, modify scheduling prompts. You get the idea. This isn't going to be bang on. You probably require some tweaking. This is just a live video, so you can go through, make sure this is exactly correct for your use case, but we're just going to paste this in to show you. Here we are. Contact email, we're just going to go tom@synthflow.ai. Remember, this is automatically getting saved and this will be automatically published for review. And if you wanted to do a website URL, you can. Let's go synthflow.ai. A how-to video. This is actually a really good idea. Create a video like this. I'm showing people how to implement it. And then a calendar link to schedule meetings or demos. So if you've got maybe a higher end template that you want to resell to people, add in your calendar link here and somebody could book a demo before they buy it. Really good probably for sales and conversions and earning more and making people feel more comfortable. But that is it. We now have just in around 20 minutes, I think, maybe around that by the time we edit this down slightly, created a voice AI assistant template for a solar use case that wasn't in our marketplace using DeepSeek and also a bit of tweaking inside of Synthflow. We've done a demo call to make sure it works. That was kind of one-shotted, but it was good. And now we can have a template being reviewed in the marketplace that people can buy and you can start getting paid if you've got some voice AI skills and know how to use a chatbot or two. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It's a bit one different than we do usually, but make sure if you want to learn more about Synthflow, go to academy.synthflow.ai and learn how to do these things, and particularly around actions. Actions are the thing that are going to make your templates or assistants very valuable. Information extractors, real-time booking, custom actions. Go crazy. Hope you enjoyed this one. Catch you on the next one.